I'm sure you guys have seen the reports by now about how Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is a tragic stain on Rocksteady's reputation. And I was curious, how bad can it actually be? So here's my review on it. A brief summary before we get into my likes and dislikes. It's that Deadshot, Harley Quinn, Boomerang, and King Shark are a part of Task Force X and are ordered by Amanda Waller to get inside the Hall of Justice. There, they find out that Brainiac has enslaved the Justice League and they got to kill him. End of summary.
Brainiac's the one finally bringing order to this world, making a home for his people. All this, soon it'll be a new planet Kolu.
The gameplay is similar to Borderlands in my opinion, which was nostalgic, but I do miss the Arkham style combat, but I wasn't upset about this change because I got a nostalgia blast. And another Borderlands coded feature is the talent tree system. With you being able to build your characters towards certain playstyles reminded me even more about Borderlands. Now I want to play some Borderlands.
Thing about Flash is, he's a coward. Guy like him sees a guy like me coming, he starts quaking in his boots. Quaking? Too fast to see!
To speak more about the gameplay, if you're wondering if this game is hard, it's not. I played this game on the hardest difficulty, sweating bullets. And I wasn't even sweating, not one bit. Just easy, cool, breezing through the game. And there wasn't a lot of side quests to do throughout the game, which sucked, cause I love my side quests.
Let their corpses strike fear into those who'd resist.
The online part of the game was nice because just like in Borderlands, you can either host a session or join a player's session to complete the game together, which is helpful and great. But if you want to run the task of killing the League solo, but still also have support, another cool thing about this game is that the rest of the task force will still follow you around and help you kill the Justice League. It makes the task way less lonely. On the topic of flying solo, no need to worry about dying because bots can revive you, which surprised me because usually games plop the game over screen when you go down and bots can't revive you. It was a nice touch, honestly, that this was added.
Shark has been neutralized.
I will drag myself back to the fray if I must.
The story was okay in my opinion. I wasn't excited about it, nor disappointed by it. It was just okay, and that's about it. But that all changes once you get to the final cutscene of the game. Because after that scene, whew, the credits start to play, leaving you confused as because it's not the game's true ending. And there's much more that needs to be done before the true ending is shown. But I guess we'll have to wait till later seasons of the game. That's right, seasons. Because the invasion doesn't seem to end there. And there's much more to come and more to see.
Son of a bitch! Lock me up! My daughter! Get me into this! With these assholes! I'm gonna kill you!
First dislike about this game is that there's a loading screen you have to wait through when swapping between characters. It's not a seamless transition at all, which sucks because nobody wants to wait for a goddamn loading screen animation to finish in the middle of a fight. It just ruins the vibe and impact of the game in my opinion.
That's gonna give the self-destruct some extra kick.
Another complaint I have is that the game is way too easy, even on the hardest difficulty, as well as the map is only introduced halfway into chapter 2 and you can only fast travel back to the Hall of Justice halfway into chapter 4. Keep in mind, there's only 7 chapters in this game. Well, 6. The 7th is sorta an epilogue, if you can call it that even. And finally, like I mentioned earlier, the ending is just a what the because it kinda just surprises you with credits after the final cutscene, even though it's not the game's true ending. I personally don't like open endings because I like stories that conclude themselves and not have you wondering what happens after the end of the game. And also, if the game was supposed to be open-ended, I feel like they could have done a much more better one. It didn't feel right the way they ended the game, in my opinion.
I know that look. Who you murdering?
The corrupted things that are coming. All of them. They're poisoning the earth with their gross bodies. So I lured them here.
And that's my review on Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. I wouldn't really recommend purchasing this game for the full price. I'd probably wait for the game to be on discount because the game is really short, there's a small amount of side quests, and the story is simply just okay. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any recommendations on what game I should play next, let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Hey, Metropolis! Do you like live executions? Well, don't touch that dial, or I'll break your fingers.